Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Excuse me. Tonight we're going to be doing the weekly read for the sign of Sagittarius, alright? This is for June 24th to the 1st of July. It's my brothers and sisters, Sagittarius. I'm a fellow Sagittarius myself. So, this is for my Sagittarian collective out there. Hope you're doing well. It's the last week in June. Well underway to summer, into summer, right? Summertime's going to be hot all over the place. All over this country, certainly. Alright, so let's just see. What two cards you're looking at this week for your primary dynamic, whatever relationship is taking center stage for you, whether it be a career, family, or romantic, right? Let's get your cards. First card, Sagittarius, is this could be the one. And express your love. Beautiful. Those are good cards. Both very positive. This could be the one and express your love. So it's not like you've got two opposing forces here. Certainly they can work in tandem. But we won't know exactly what these cards are all about until we get your seven cards spread out, right, Sagittarius? So let's get right into it. I've already been shuffling and thinking about you guys, meditating on your energies for quite some time before I started filming. So, oop. Tower came out. Interesting. Interesting. Your first card, Sagittarius, is... Oh, the upside down? Yeah. The Star. Star. Beautiful. Major Arcana, 17, right? Wishing upon a star, manifesting your dreams. Page of Wands. Three of Cups coming in for you, Sagittarius, and Knight of Swords. That's your card, your person, and your relationship. Their card is Knight of Wands. Interesting. Their card for you is Ten of Swords. They see the change happening, and the Page of Cups. They're ready to come in. Chariot. Wow. Something's big change. Big change. Forward motion. Certainly with the Tower coming in, there's a big change coming towards you, Sagittarius. Something to do with this relationship, right? The state of this relationship, I think, is changing. There's forward action and momentum happening, certainly. So the Star talks about wishing, right? It's the 17, right? So 7, you know, 17, sevens is all about wish fulfillment. Dreams, manifesting dreams and goals, right? Fine-tuning them also, like really manifesting. So here she's pouring from the two jugs, right? From one into the other, right? And it talks about, the Star is very much about like consolidating who you are and pouring that into your dreams. Really like finding a synergy between who you are, who you really are, right? And what you really want for yourself and what you're working towards and what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to bring in as well. What kind of dreams or wishes you're bringing in as well, right? So a lot of that is about having those dreams come into alignment with who you are, right? So it's no good wishing for a harmonious, loving relationship when you yourself are in a space where you're feeling insecure, you have low self-esteem, you've got baggage, you may have some behavior patterns that are very reactionary, you know, like all of these kind of issues that a lot of us have. If you don't, you know, if you haven't worked on those issues, there's no point in wishing for a harmonious love because it's just not going to come to you, right? I mean, you can, you know, this idea that you can just wish and visualize and manifest a dream coming in is just absolutely not possible. You know, it's just that the universe doesn't work like that. It's not like, you know, it's not a fountain you throw a penny into, right? It brings you what you deserve. It brings you what you need. It brings you, and so it's very important to kind of get what you need and what you desire in your life to kind of have some kind of alignment with who you are mentally and emotionally, spiritually, right? So if you want to manifest love in your life, you have to cultivate that in yourself. If you have low self-esteem and confidence issues, and when you relate to people, you tend to be reactionary, then you need to work on that before you even bother trying to wish for love or a harmonious love relationship, because you're just not in a state to bring that kind of energy in, no matter how hard you wish for it or how hard you want to manifest it. It's just not going to happen for you. So right now you're doing a lot of that kind of synergy work, Sagittarius. You're doing a lot of that kind of aligning yourself, aligning who you are, trying to make your intentions, your spiritual desires for yourself, goals for yourself, align with your kind of work, your what you work towards, your vision that you're working towards as well. This is a very kind of almost magical time for you, Sagittarius, where you're really kind of really finding a connection between everything, you know, and it's quite nice because it seems to, you know, you are starting to get reaffirmations in your everyday life, but that's very much because you've kind of aligned yourself, you've aligned your mental and your emotional energies to the right, you know, to the right goal, to match where you are in your life travel right now, to match where you are on your path, right? So Page of Wands, again, yeah, you're feeling very much like the inklings of something new, that you want to communicate, you know, you're having little communications with somebody, and you yourself, you're feeling quite, feeling quite young at heart right now, right, Sagittarius? You're feeling really young again. You're feeling like you're almost getting a second chance at life right now. You know, you're certainly feeling like, you're getting, you know, you're having little opportunities coming in, little opportunities to have conversations with the right people, right, to go forward. But it's very much kind of like small steps. You're taking little steps along your path. You're taking little steps along your journey right now, right? You're kind of soaking in, and I think you're kind of soaking in everything that's happening around you right now, because you do kind of feel like you're in a dream. You kind of feel like you're, you know, you're kind of conscious of the fact that you're almost at this very moment manifesting some of the wishes you've been wanting for yourself. And so you're very much taking step by step, trying to be in the moment. Page of Wands energy, Wands being creative passions, you know. The page is very young. And when a page comes up, sometimes it can indicate that we're feeling very young, we're feeling very fresh and new. Three of Cups, yeah, you definitely see your person. You have some, yeah, right now you're seeing your other person as like your buddy, your friend, someone that you socialize with. You have a lot of enjoyment with them, right? Like I said, it's quite interesting. Something is changing here with a certain relationship. This is a friendship relationship, certainly, right? Right now, this is somebody I don't even know if you've been romantically involved with this person, right? But you're friends with them and you enjoy each other on a friendship level. There is a certain amount of affection there, right? But that's kind of where it's at, and that's kind of where you see them, right? However, the relationship is taking this quite very quick turn. Suddenly they're coming in. There's a lot of forward momentum. There's a lot of there's a lot of conversations happening that weren't happening before. There's kind of like I don't want to say that's aggressive, but there's a kind of intentional coming closer to you, coming toward you, an intentional step up in communication, right? Like this could be a friend that up until now, you know, you guys hit each other up every couple of weeks to go out for drinks. Now all of a sudden this friend is hitting you up like every other day just to see how you're doing, you know. And so it's not aggressive, but it's certainly, the change is happening quite quick and the communication is ramping up quite quickly. They see themselves as having a brand new opportunity here with you. They feel like they want to come in as your knight in shining armor. They very much see themselves as the knight in shining armor. They may see themselves as being a little bit more experienced than you, because you're coming across this Page of Wands right now, you know, being very young and youthful and just starting out like certain projects and ideas, right? But they're kind of charging in also Now, this is how you see them charging into the relationship, but they see themselves as the Knight of Wands. Like, so it's like they see themselves as someone who's coming in to match your creativity, perhaps to teach you a few things. Could be that you guys are share the same type of career. You could both be artists, or you could both be musicians, right? And they see themselves very much as coming into you as like maybe even a mentor, right? Someone that can take you places, right? They see, and that's how they see themselves, right? They see themselves as that. They see themselves as someone who's learned, strong, who has an immense amount of talent and ambition. They're very ambitious. They see themselves as being kind of almost a master at their craft, certainly a teacher to a certain degree, but one that wants to motivate others. You know, they see themselves as a very important part in other people's lives, right? And in a good way, but certainly in connection to you as well. And they see you very much like you're at the end of a road. They see this change that's happening in you. I think they see this alignment that's happening, right? Because Ten of Swords is the end of a really long, troubled past. And when you get to the Ten of Swords, not past, but really a long, troubled road, really, right? There's been a lot of fights. There's been a lot of places along the way where you've had to fight and stand up for yourself. But you certainly have borne the brunt of a lot of battles, right? And certainly you're coming out of this. This old person is dead and gone. You're coming out of this cycle as a whole new person, right? With the, you see the horizon coming up in the background that can indicate a whole new day, a whole new you. Excuse me, Sagittarius, right? A whole new you. Ten of Swords talks about a closing of a chapter, but it also can be like a death of the ego, the previous ego, the person you were before you went on this kind of road, right? Before you had all the troubles that you had and that you had to deal with, right? And so I think they very much see this. This is why I believe this is someone who's been a friend of yours for quite some time, because they've been witnessing the road that you've been on, and they've almost been witnessing it from a distance. And now that you're kind of where you're at now, it's drawing them in. They want to give you an offer of love. This is another page. So you've got 2 pages and 2 nights. It's a lot of movement, but it's also a lot of like youngness and newness and freshness. You know, they're feeling a little bit shy. They're feeling a little bit nervous. You yourself are feeling a little bit nervous and shy, and like not necessarily shy, but a little bit nervous and tentative. Like I said, you know, you're embarking on quite a new journey right now, Sagittarius. And so it's not only do you feel young, right? You feel like imbued with a sense of new youthfulness, right? But you do kind of feel like you're on the precipice of something that's altogether new to you, and you're just learning. This could be something that this could be some kind of project or endeavor that you're starting where you're like a novice at it, right? You're only just now learning the ropes, right? It could be a business that you're just now learning how to run. It could be you could be doing like some online work and you've never done that before, or you know what I mean? Whatever it is, this endeavor is, it's something that you're very interested in. It's certainly opening up a whole new chapter in your life, but it's something you've never done before, and you're very much feeling like a new person, right? A novice, a young person starting out. You can see the possibility though. And so that's what I mean. That's how you're feeling. In the same way, this person is feeling like that about this relationship. They're feeling like this relationship is making them feel almost like they were 16 again. You know, they just kind of want to do nice things with you. They just want to kind of like, you know, buy you little things or take you out for coffee or just tell you that they think you're beautiful, or, you know what I mean? They just want to start like very, you know, and it's quite nice. It's really innocent energy. All right, let's get to clarity. So yeah, this is all about express your love. That's where the express your love comes from. So this is where this card comes in now. We see what this means. This is your person. They want to express their love. They want to express their intentions of moving the relationship forward. It could be them, you know, they may have had these feelings for quite some time, or they may only just now be feeling these feelings, right? But it's certainly, whatever, now is the time that they want to make a move. Now's the time that they want to actually engage, right? It could be that they've been taking some while to think about it. They may have been considering whether or not this is the one. And now they're starting to realize, yeah, that you could be the one, and they want to lock it down. All right, show me some inner sight on this reading for our lovely Sagittarius. Show me. You want to know June 24th to July 1st, this in their person, these two cards. All of these beautiful signs about a possible love connection between friends. Show me. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get a little bit. I do apologize for all the clearing my throat. Sometimes I do get like a sore throat. I feel like I'm losing my voice, but I'm going to press on. It won't be much longer now. We're just going to clarify these cards. We got the Lovers. Oh, wow. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. There's the conversation. The Hanged Man. Yeah, this has been coming for quite some time. There's the Three of Cups in opposition and clarity to clarify. And the Two of Wands wanting to move forward. Oh, there's the Fool. These are quite beautiful cards, Sagittarius. It really very much, I don't know, very much clarifies and almost reaffirms the entire reading. So we're going to get right into it. Lovers, there you go. Yeah, you feel young and new. You feel that something's changed. You certainly feel that, you know, something's taken a step towards a lover's kind of connection. You know, you do feel nervous about it. You're feeling young. You're feeling, you know, again, you have this young, this youthful exuberance about you right now, but you're also feeling kind of like, you know, if you're a girl, you're feeling kind of like a little girl again. You know, you're feeling like a little girl in a relationship again. Or if you're a guy, you're feeling like a young teenage boy again, going after your first, you know what I mean? It's got a very kind of nice, new, kind of crushy feeling to it. And you're feeling like this right now, certainly, with this person, right? Yeah, Five of Pentacles is here also. So interestingly enough, yeah, you're also dealing with some money, right? So you're enjoying yourself. And Threes of Cups is certainly, you're doing socializing, you're hanging out and things like that, and enjoying yourself with your friends and your person, right? On this kind of friendship level. But you do realize that you feel like you want to make sure that your finances are kind of all right. You know, you don't, this person could be financially more well off than you, right? And it could be that you're having some worries about matching them or matching this person or being able to provide for this person should you get into a romantic relationship with them. Or, you know, can you, you know, you don't, somewhere along the fear of money being kind of a wedge in some kind of way, right, is there. And I think that's more just like an anxiety. Five of Pentacles talks about power struggles, right? Power struggles that end in a way to leave you kind of more financially worse off, right? So, you know, to have this come up in the position of how you see your person, that's what I mean. You know, I see it, you know, there's love there, clearly with the Three of Cups, but there is a little nagging feeling, Sagittarius. You know, you guys may be coming from different social backgrounds or financial status backgrounds. You know, you may come from a poor background or a richer background and vice versa. And there is some kind of anxiety that you have about, you know, this kind of discrepancy, maybe like, you know, being an obstacle, right? Being an obstacle here, or an obstacle that your other person may not, you know, want to get over, or that may bother them, right? Could be that right now you're not doing, you know, you may be either more well off than them or worse well off than them, and right now you're just having a little bit of anxiety about it. But I really wouldn't worry about it too much. I don't think your person is very much concerned about that at all. Knight of Swords is coming in covered by Ace of Swords. So certainly that conversation needs to be had about the relationship. It's about to come in. It's about to vindicate you in a sense that everything you think has been going on has been going on. Certainly, if you've been feeling these feelings and if you've been feeling that this relationship has kind of changed or taken a turn to more of a loving romantic relationship from more of a kind of a friendship, then whatever conversation you have coming in with this person is going to kind of vindicate you. It's going to give you the proof that you needed, or it's going to kind of confirm your suspicions that indeed, you know, their feelings for you have grown, right? That you're not imagining it, right? And certainly that, you know, this energy that they're bringing to you is sincere. It's not kind of like a fake out or something like that. It's not because you're reading them wrong, right? This kind of increase in communication and all of that, you've been kind of thinking in the back of your mind. You've been noticing it and you're not really quite sure, but soon this conversation or this information is going to come in that's going to certainly make you very sure of that, and then it's going to make it a lot easier for you to decide how to move forward. Your person has certainly come out of a hanged man kind of energy, and that's why they're now seeing themselves as Knight of Wands, because I think they've very much seen themselves up until now as being kind of stuck, stagnated, holding on to kind of old like relationships or old behavior patterns that haven't suited them, that have caused them to, for the most part, not come down off of this perch, not, integrate, not have a relationship, a close relationship with others, holding himself kind of aloof and apart, but more so just being stagnated, stuck. Also, Hangman talks about like the hangman doesn't come off his perch until he sees something that's worth coming down for, right? It's very kind of, can be very stubborn energy, very kind of stuck energy, right? Being the second two in the deck, the first one being the High Priestess, and she is certainly very cagey and very stubborn in terms of giving out her wisdom. The Hangman is also quite stubborn. He's quite happy to hang there comfortably before moving forward. He's happy to settle almost with less. He's happy. He can be quite infuriating. He's that friend that no matter what, will stay where they're at just despite you. You tell them, come on, man, girl, you need to stop. You need to stop. Come on, do this. You need to move forward. And it's almost as if they stay there because it's comfortable. And it's like, you're telling them to move. That's not good enough. They're not going to move until they know that they have something worth moving for, right? But here it is. Now he's coming in. He feels very much like the Knight of Wands. And so, yeah, you are worth moving for. You're certainly worth them coming out of this hanged man energy and coming towards you like they are with this Knight of Swords. Three of Cups clarifies, right? There's your Three of Cups. Here's your Three of Cups. So it just clarifies in reverse that, on both sides, how you see each other, that they love you. They see you, you're their friend, and they're your friend, right? I mean, they have, this is very much a mutual kind of, it can almost be that this could be one of those relationships where you're like almost best friends, right? With somebody, say you're a girl and a boy, you're almost best friends. It's like you fall in love. Or you're a boy and a boy and you're best friends. And maybe if you're gay, right? But you end up falling in love. You always thought you were just going to be friends, but you end up falling in love, right? This is very much like both of you kind of moving forward. They're moving forward in the sense that they see all the changes you've gone through and how you're kind of this whole new person. You feel the energy kind of moving forward, and it's making you a little bit nervous right now. You're feeling just a little bit nervous because of your finances, and you're not quite where you want to be with that, but it's okay. And most of that energy is not anything that's going to stop this forward momentum. Your person definitely sees you as part of their future, right? They see you as part of their future. Two of Wands. They want something with you. They want to bring you in. They want to move forward with you, right? And they're starting with this kind of cup of love that they're offering you. I think they want to start talking to you about like having a deeper relationship. Tower is here because everything is crumbling and changing. This is either going to come out with you two being together or you two remaining friends. I think that you both have been friends for quite some time, and there's really no negative energy here between you two. You have really great communication with each other, Sagittarius. You're both very fiery. If you see yourself as Page of Wands and they're very much identifying with Knight of Wands, you're both very simpatico. You have, very similar energy, and I'm not going to bother reading off what sign Wands is associated with and what your opposite person could be, because it's nonsense. There's Wands, Swords, and Cups represented here. So your person could be what? 9 of the 12 zodiac signs. Well, no shit. Anybody could be 9 of the 12 zodiac signs. What's really important here is that your person has the same type of passion as you. They have the same type of energy as you. You guys enjoy each other's company, each other's humor, each other. You have a nice intellectual kind of back and forth with each other. You can certainly debate with each other and talk with each other. And so in that way, your energies are very simpatico, and it really doesn't matter not at all what your sun signs are, because a lot of that has to do with your full chart. All right. So yeah, this is like an amazing reading for you guys. This is really beautiful. This certainly could be the one because the relationship certainly started out as a long, enduring friendship. This could very well be the wish that you've always wanted in terms of your love, right? But now your wish fulfillment is working for you because the rest of your life and your chi and your energy is all aligned and in harmony with this wish. And so now it's finally coming in for you. And there's absolutely affirmation here. Express your love. This could be for your person, but also once your person expresses their love for you, you're free to express your love for them if it's their Sagittarius. But think about it, right? You're still not quite sure. And I think that you want to see how they come towards you. All right, I'm going to call it 25 minutes. There we go, Sagittarius. This is your weekly, June 24th to July 1st. It's a beautiful reading. It's a beautiful next step in a relationship that you are already on. All right. So for right now, if it resonated with you, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share. If you need to you would like to schedule a private reading, just follow the link at the bottom of your screen. But for right now, I'm just going to tell you, Sagittarius, enjoy this beautiful last week of June. Bye-bye.